What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of HRT After Dark. I redid my studio! Do you like it? I could be here. I could be over here. I could be over here. I could be in here. There is just so much room for activities. That sign right there, love it. It's my favorite. It says protect the dolls. It may look a little bleak at the moment, but I'm waiting on a bunch of other things to come in the mail to make it look better. But I'm excited. Anywho, I hope your week was swell. We're gonna play a little Would You Rather today. I did this one time in the past. People seem to like it a little bit. So hey, I thought I'd do it again, but I'd do it better. I never do the same thing twice, unless it's better. So before we get into it, if you could hit that subscribe button, hey girl, I'd greatly appreciate it. Give this episode a like, maybe give it a comment. If you could comment your answers to my Would You Rather questions, I would love to see them. I came up with a bunch of Would You Rather questions. They're all weird. I mean, like, you should be used to that by now. This is what you came here for, okay? Some of them might be good, but a lot of them are just weird and stupid. So let's just get into it, okay? Number one, this one's a little bit for the trans masculine people out there, but don't worry, I have ones for the trans feminine peeps too. Peeps. Would you rather have a voice that cracks once a sentence or facial hair that only grows in a single patch? Also, I'm expecting you to be like writing down your answers and telling them to me in the comments below. Like, you have homework, okay? I don't know. For me, believe it or not, I think I would go with a voice that cracks once a sentence forever. It could be like my shtick, you know? It's my thing. It's an embarrassing thing, but at least I'd have a thing. Yeah, his voice cracks a lot, and it's endearing, and it's cute, and I want to give him a hug. Whereas if I just had a patchy beard, people would be like, ew, gross. I'll just shave. I'll just have a clean shaven look. I'll be a little ugly, but not that ugly. And my voice will crack a lot. Hey, this isn't the best scenario that I want for myself, but at least I'll be the cute kid whose voice always cracks. Big brain. Number two. This one is for my trans gals out there, okay? Would you rather have... I forgot I wrote this. Would you rather have the perfect tuck, but it squeaks every time you walk, or a messy tuck that never squeaks? Sorry. Now, if I had the privilege of tucking, if I had something to tuck, I wouldn't want a messy tuck. That's for sure. Maybe I could always just like play music. Maybe I could just be a really loud girly and overpower the squeaking. Or I could just be like, you know what? F it. Let the bulge fly free. Respect the bulge. What did they say? Maybe I'll go with that one. The squeaking is a little much, isn't it? How loud is the squeak? Hey, I made these up. I don't know. Trans girlies, please let me know in the comments below, because I feel as if I can't answer this one. Like, I can answer it. I feel like I can't answer it as much as a trans feminine person because I don't have the experience, but maybe a messy tuck. I think I'd go with the messy tuck and then just like get bottom surgery so that I wouldn't have to worry about it. I guess with both, you could get bottom surgery. I think actually both would make you extremely dysphoric and lead you to get bottom surgery, because either you have a squeaky tuck or a messy tuck, and nobody wants either of those. So I'm gonna go with messy tuck though. Squeaky's a lot. Okay, ready? Would you rather explain STPs to your grandma or have your grandma gift you one for Christmas? I gotta think about this one. See, I wrote all these down, but I didn't think about my answers beforehand. Oh, that sounds like a horrible time. Trying to explain to my grandmother what an STP is. I don't even want to say the word penis in front of my grandmother. We don't have that type of relationship. We don't even speak about how I'm trans. So I can't imagine having that conversation with my grandmother. Hey, grandma. Here's this really funny thing I think you want to know so much about.
It's a fake penis. Made of silicone, and I put it in my pants. I put it in my pants. I could go pee-pees with it.
I could have sex with, like, that's crazy. I can't say that to my grandma. But then if she's giving me one for Christmas, it's a gift, then she knows too much about me. Then she's like too invested in my transness, where that's like crossing a boundary with my grandmother. Oh, but then like free packer though. Might be a really uncomfortable thing, but at least you're getting a free packer out of it. No, but how are you gonna use a packer that your grandma gave you? Having sex with said packer that your grandma gifted you? No, Absolutely not. Never mind. I don't want that. No, I'd have to just have a really uncomfortable conversation with my grandma about Packers. That's horrible. Hey, that's god awful. That's my answer though, I guess. You're welcome. What's yours? Okay. Would you rather get free top surgery instantly, but your nipples are SpongeBob faces? Or wait 5 years, but they look perfect? How in a rush are you, is the question. How in a rush are you? Are you willing to give up perfect nipples and have SpongeBob nipples if you can have it right now? Or would you wait 5 years? Say you've never gotten top surgery, or you're someone who hasn't gotten it and you have to wait 5 years. 5 years is a long freaking time if it's something you want really badly. Are you willing to get it instantly for free with SpongeBob nipples? I think I would do it. I'm kind of ashamed to say. I would do it. Again, it could be my shtick. The guy with the SpongeBob nipples. That sounds horrible. Is it cute at least? Or is it like, can he be making a cute face? I don't even know what that would really even look like. I don't know if I could wait 5 years though either. Oh, that's hard. You know what? For the bit, I'm gonna say SpongeBob nipples. I think it'll be my thing. It could be my little shtick. My voice cracks a lot and I have SpongeBob nipples. I don't know who's ever gonna wanna date me, but I don't know, get in line. Okay. This one was bad. Okay. Would you rather have to say trans rights every time you climax or scream your own pronouns? It would be like, I was gonna reenact it, but actually I don't know if I want to do that. No, maybe I will. Trans rights, or him. Both are bad. Both would definitely want to make the person you're having said sexual intercourse with, make them want to get up and leave. At least trans rights would make sense, you know? It's like, hell yeah, you nutted as a trans person. Trans rights. He, him, or she, her, they, them. That's just, it seems selfish to me. Your own pronouns, that seems a little selfish when you're nutting, okay? Think about the whole community. It was a win for everyone. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. What is this episode? I'm gonna have to go with trans rights, okay? Trans rights, that's not how I moan, okay? F off. So the person I've created so far with this Would You Rather game for myself is my voice squeaks every time I talk. I have SpongeBob nipples and I'm moaning trans rights when I come. And I have to explain STPs to my grandma. So that's where we are so far, if you weren't caught up. Next one, are you excited? Are you having fun yet? Okay, this one's kind of normal. Don't worry. Would you rather every cis person say, "You're so brave," after every conversation, or never acknowledge that you're trans at all? Now, for my stealth people out here, this one's gonna be real easy for you. But while I hate people who go, "You're so brave, you're just so brave," I would also hate not being able to like talk about my transition or like feeling judged about my transness. That would feel very lonely. So I think I'm gonna have to just like swallow the whole "you're so brave" thing. Oh, but then if I'm talking about my transness and like they're just like, "You're so brave" all the time, I'm gonna hate them and they're not gonna be people I want to talk about my transness with. This is hard. Would you rather every cis person? Okay, so I could still have my trans besties. I could still talk to them. I think I would just hate cis people way more than I already do. Okay, if that's the case, then saying this like I didn't make this shit up. No, but like what about dating? Does that mean like a cis girl would have to say "you're so brave" every time? I'd have to go T for T. I'd have to go T for T. I'm learning so much about myself. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go never acknowledge, actually. I thought I was gonna go with the "you're so brave" after every conversation, but the more I think about it, at least I have my trans people that I could talk to. I'll just avoid cis people altogether. Honestly, this sounds pretty good. Hey, kind of like this one. So I'm gonna go with no one acknowledging that I'm trans whatsoever, and then just surround myself with trans people. Loophole in my own question. Okay, next. Would you rather your packer glow in the dark or make squeaky toy noises every thrust? Glow in the dark doesn't sound too bad, actually. Glow in the dark actually sounds, dare I say, helpful? Kind of needed? It'd be like the light guiding the way. Look me in the eye and tell me it won't be helpful. Squeaky toy noises every thrust. Hey, that already happens with most packers. I think that's already a thing. But if it was any louder and sounded like a dog toy, I just wouldn't pack. I just wouldn't pack at all, ever. And then it begs the question, would I ever use a glow-in-the-dark dildo? Because those exist. Never have. Don't think I ever will. But if my packer was glow-in-the-dark and it was sitting there on my nightstand, like, bet your bottom dollar, I'm gonna be like, let's try it. It's here. Let's give it a run. Why not? Fuck. Don't judge me. Honestly, if there's anyone out there saying they'd rather the squeaky toy noise, I want to talk to you. Comment down below. Next, would you rather only shop in the kids section forever or only wear corporate pride merch forever? I'm going kids all the way. Oh. FBI, open up! Hey, don't clip that. I'm gonna have to go with shopping in the kids section forever because you won't catch me dead wearing corporate pride merch. And at least in the kids section, hey, I don't know if it'll look like I'm always like waiting for a flood because none of that would fit me, but hoping that it does, at least you can find like kids clothes that are actually kind of cool. I see kids dressed up on TikTok, like their parents dressing them up as like Justin Bieber style, the baggy clothes, the beanies on, and I'm like, I want to look like that. I want my style to be that, and I can't do that for myself. So hopefully I could just take that route if I'm shopping in the kids section. Again, don't know if it would look like I was waiting for a flood all the time. I think my pants would be up to my knees. So, but yeah, you won't find me wearing corporate pride merch ever. Okay. I would look like the most annoying twat the internet has ever seen. Y'all would hate me. Okay. Would you rather transition instantly, but everyone assumes you're cis and boring, or transition slowly, but everyone thinks you're iconic? Basically, how long do you want to wait to transition? Or how important to you is being trans? Or people knowing you're trans, knowing you're dope as shit, how important that is to you? How long do you want to wait? No, because the last thing I'm gonna be is boring. The last thing I'm gonna be is cis, okay? I'm gonna have to go the slowly but surely route because I want nothing more. I want nothing more than to perform. I want nothing more than for people to look at me and be like, that's a dope ass mother. He's iconic as shit. Rather than someone look at me and be like, nothing really to him. Like, that has to be like one of the worst things you could say about somebody. You know what I mean? Like, he's okay. No. I'd rather work really hard on my transition, take it slowly but surely, hate myself a lot probably for a long time, but I'd get somewhere at the end of the day. The results would be worth it, period. On God. Let me know if there's anyone in the comments below that like would rather be boring. I want to talk to you. Okay, last one. Last would you rather. Can you believe we've made it this far? I can't. This has been the weirdest episode I've ever made, I think. This just feels like a very chaotic episode, and honestly, I'm okay with it. Are you okay with it? Anywho, last one. Drum roll, please. Would you rather only be able to dirty talk in medical terminology or only in memes? This is a tough one, which is why I saved it for last. I'm trying to think of medical terms. Stimulate my... No. Stimulate my labia minora. Hey, no. I would rather die. Or only dirty talk in memes. Roar XD. That's all I could come up with for memes. While I think the medical terms would be hilarious, the dysphoria it would give me would be insane. And that's not sexy, but memes are not sexy either. If I had to say Roar XD or some shit in bed, I would hope someone would blow my brains out, okay? Is it fair to say neither for this one? I don't want to give an answer. No. Okay, I'm gonna go with... Do I have to dirty talk? Can I just shut up? I'm gonna go with memes. Oh, and that makes me that makes me want to like puke in my mouth a little bit because I feel like someone who dirty talks in meme language smells smells really bad. I can just like picture them in my head. So I don't want to be that, but I also nobody would me. Nobody would me if I was speaking on medical terms in bed, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the memes. Maybe I could think of something that's like on the cusp of being memes and like kind of normal. Can't think of a single one right now because it probably doesn't exist, but I don't know, the only thing that's going through my head is Roar XD. So I will leave you guys with that. Hope you enjoyed. Please let me know your answers in the comments below. That would make me feel better. Let me know your thoughts on my studio. I tried really hard on it, and I'm not an interior designer, so I'm open to thoughts and help. Anywho, I love you guys so much. Make sure you use my code HRT for 10% off your next TRANSTAPE order. Okay, that link is always in the description below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out my Patreon. I've been posting a lot on Patreon just about my daily life, the stupid shit that I do. It is free. So if you want to check that out, if you give a shit about me, go check that out. Go subscribe to me on Patreon. Link to my Discord is always in the description below as well. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye!